Today we're talking about user acquisition strategy. And one of the analogies I like to use is something like a puzzle. So you may seen really easy puzzles with 100 pieces to complex puzzles to 10,000 pieces. And I think a user acquisition strategy is sort of like actually making a puzzle. You're taking different pieces and trying to find the best way to put them together, but there's a lot of trial and error that goes on. So let's look at how this analogy can help you understand and improve your user acquisition. Hi there, and welcome to Hidden Gems. My name is Ruben, and today we're talking about user acquisition strategy. So this is all about how you bring users or customers to your website or product and the different steps that it takes to go through it. Now, channels are changing all the time, and you can make videos and content about any given channel, but it might be outdated within 6 months or 12 months, or it might be a completely new channel that you don't know. So really, like a puzzle, what we want to do with our strategy is actually find a way to systematically go through it. So imagine you're going through the puzzle, right? And everyone has different ways of completing the puzzle. I'm not a puzzle expert, but I typically like to start with the corners, right? And the edges, and then sort of build the outline, because those have a very defined shape. And then from there, I might look for very distinct colors to build out, right? Maybe build out little things that make sense, and then start to put it together. And this is, I think, something similar to user acquisition strategy. There is a framework or a system to go about it. And a great growth framework, and there's a few out there, maybe Evelyn from Facebook is a great example, just simply helps you build on this idea that you have different experiments and you need to try them out. Some will work, some won't. And as a whole, over time, the system will sort of figure itself out. So in a framework, you have a way to list experiments, to prioritize them, to know how much time they'll take to build, to understand the impact, and then to capture the results or the learnings. And then you can systematically go through it, just like in a puzzle. You're taking different pieces, that works, this doesn't work. We figure out this one area, maybe onboarding, but we still need to figure out the broader aspect. And then over time, you build a cohesive picture through a framework. And that's, I think, what can be really helpful for a user. So don't look for random channels. Don't try to figure out what's the best channel. Instead, think about the more cohesive framework that you can use. And that framework in itself should help you tackle new channels. So as things come up, right now we're seeing TikTok become quite popular. You have a way of actually going through that and then seeing if it's relevant or not to your business, instead of just becoming an expert in TikTok. And the moment that goes away, your entire business collapses. So if you like this idea, there's going to be a link for the weekly growth needle. It's an email newsletter I send out every week. There's ideas like this one, other ones, some random tidbits that I come across. So I think you'll enjoy that. Make sure to like, subscribe. I think you can do it on YouTube, and on LinkedIn, you can like and follow or something. Either way, a lot of this content comes out every week. So until next time, talk soon.